In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the New York Knicks here in New York. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. Then on Thursday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know, for that Pistons game, fourth contest of this brand new NBA season, I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. And for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Here they are, game 1 of the season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
Randall with the block.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block.
Nailed from three-point land.
You know, with the defender giving him a little bit of space, he fires away.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Gobert finds Conley. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Bridges a screen on Conley. Brunson against Conley. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Brunson up top. His last outing, 16 points for him.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Edwards. And that's collected by Brunson.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Hart. Clock at 6. Towns sets the pick for Hart. And the Knicks miss again. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Got that one up quick.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Towns the screen. Brunson with it. Now defended by Gobert.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against New Orleans. Brunson, Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
And they pick up 2. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Randall no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was open.
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. around 40% from three over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time.
And there he puts it down!
What a builder! Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Randall kicks to Conley. Pass to Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against the Clippers. And Anunoby, here we go. And it's in there.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Has to Gobert. Here is Edwards. Fires for 3. Cans it from downtown. Edwards got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Anunoby, a screen on Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Gobert, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 6-point game. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. In the 3rd spot, the Timberwolves.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Gobert with a screen on Anunoby. Edwards drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Both good from the line that time. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play 2 bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
Brunson, good.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Outside Edwards. Bridges with some nice defense. Knicks trailed by 5. Here's McBride. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Timberwolves have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Randall passes to Edwards. Hard against Randall. Shot clock at 6. High post, Gobert pulls up on the elbow. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Brunson with it. Hart with a screen on Conley. Pass to Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. He nails it, and we're tied up. Hart's got 7.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. To the middle. No good again that time. For New York, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's Bridges. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Knicks making a change here. Payne's checked in. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Randall with the bucket.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Here's McBride, defended by DiVincenzo. And here is Bridges, coming off 31 points last game. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Daniels, he's checked in for Dillingham. Both free throws good from Bridges. Clark, in terms of young superstars, it doesn't get much better than Anthony Edwards.
Amen to that, partner. Every franchise wants a franchise player. Minnesota, I think, hit the jackpot drafting Edwards first overall back in 2021. Last year, we saw Ant-Man take it to another level, making his first of what I think will be many All-NBA teams.
McDaniels gets a wide-open look. Misses the 3. New York leading by 3. McBride passes to Towns. Towns is doubled. On the wing, Bridges. Guarded by Reed. Lets it go. Bridges misses.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Randall with the bucket.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
Towns, a screen on McDaniel. Bridges passes to McBride. Here's the screen. Shoots the three. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. It's good from the top of the key. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. And so it's New York with it. Here's Hart. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Towns. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Making the save, McDaniels secures the rock and gets the second chance look.
Payne passes to McBride. Hart kicks to Payne. They set the pick. Back to Hart. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. Payne finds Hart. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Hart's got 11 points.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA. And when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Randall passes to Alexander Walker. And here's Reed. Payne looking around. It's deflected. Towns, the pass to Bridges. Right side, Towns. Buries it down low. Towns has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
What a performance from Josh Hart. He has been the story for New York. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Joe Ingles is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Ingles passes to Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. DiVincenzo against Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. High post try. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's McBride. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. McDaniels. And there it is for him. McDaniels got 7 points.
Nice looking teardrop by the swingman McDaniels. Love watching his offense continue to evolve and grow.
DiVincenzo against Brunson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And New York making a change. Ryan's checked in. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Alexander Walker. McDaniels with the ball. The teardrop falls in. McDaniels got 4 this quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Ingles, how he performed last season. He averaged 4 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contribution.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Payne, he's checked in for the Knicks. And the second free throw, good. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Knicks on defense. It's a three-point game. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Now here's Brunson, defended by Alexander Walker. Payne kicks to Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Reed. Lets the three fly. Payne grabs the board. Knicks trail by 3. Here's McBride. Defended by DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
No good on that one. Hard, he's checked in for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges comes in for Payne. Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he sinks the second. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Ingles. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by McBride. Hits it from three-point range.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Bridges a screen on DiVincenzo. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Brunson from long distance.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Reed with it. Achua's on him. Reed in the post. Covered by Achua. Reed misses. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Bridges against Ingles. Now McBride. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. And they get it back. Achua kicks to Brunson. From past the arc. Kept alive by New York. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert comes in for Miller, and it's Edwards in for Joe Ingles. Here's Alexander Walker. Out to Edwards. And count it from 19 feet away. And that's 11 points for Anthony Edwards.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Now, here's Bridges. He's covered closely. Achua, the pass to McBride. Drills it from outside. McBride's got 7 points.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Pass to Reed. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. 18 feet out. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Wow. Gobert showing some quickness on that shot.
DiVincenzo against Brunson. It's stolen by Gobert. DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. A three-pointer off the mark. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Brunson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Achua. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. Minnesota also making some changes. Randall's checked in for Reed. And it's Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Here's Randall. That was something to see.
Good. You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brunson scanning the floor. Hart with the screen for Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. That one falls for Brunson. Minnesota making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. And both free throws good for Brunson.
In one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Randall no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And a change for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo's checked in.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but it has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. The first one falls.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
Payne, he's checked in for the Knicks. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Good on both. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. In the corner, it's Bridges. Over Edwards. Bridges misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Anunoby outside. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Anunoby. And it's 9 points for Karl Anthony Towns. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Anunoby outside. 6 to shoot. Out left to the wing. Here's Payne. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Minnesota in the lead. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Payne with it. 8 points his last outing. Anunoby outside. It's Hart on the wing. Towns a screen on Randall. Here's Hart. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Timberwolves leading by 3. And here is DiVincenzo. Pulls it from the elbow. Jump shot is good. Edwards got 17. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Some numbers here for Randall. Last season, he played outstanding. Last year, averaging 24 points per, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Hart kicks to Payne. Bridges sets the screen for Payne. Outside, Towns. Offensive rebound. Another shot. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Outside, Edwards. It's over Payne. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Edwards got 19 points.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Here's Anunoby. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
He could have walked to the basket.
Timberwolves leading by 3.
56.
Here's DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by New York. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Payne finds Anunoby. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here is Edwards. Inside, here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, alongside Coach.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Checking out New York, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes.
And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Anunoby trying to break free.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Bridges shot, good.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
61.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Stolen by Anunoby. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now here comes Conley leading the break. No one near Randall as he lets it go. The three-pointer, no good. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. For the lead, he lays it in. Bridges has got 11.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Randall dishes to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. The 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Towns the screen. Here's Brunson, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Brunson. Timberwolves trail by 4. Out to the wing. Randall surveying the D. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Brunson finds Towns. Now, here's Anunoby. McDaniels defending. Anunoby, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually, he's money from deep.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Brunson the pass to Towns. After Brunson, Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Over Conley. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
We've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. With a break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Rudy Gobert is second.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Here's Randall. Score the basket, his fifth of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anunoby's got 8.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
68.
McDaniels with the ball. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Edwards. And Bridges with the block. A solo fast break. Hart, that's good. Now it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
How about Josh Hart making beautiful music all day long? They have no answer for him.
McDaniels kicks to Conley. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Edwards got 24.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Anunoby is screen on Conley. Now here's Brunson. He's got 17. Hart with a screen on Conley. Brunson finds Towns. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
And there is a lot to like about Jalen Brunson's game. He pays attention to the details.
And that one misses.
And with the number of free throws he's had tonight, it's only a matter of time until he falls into a rhythm, as he seemed to be right there.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Mike Conley. Randall outside. And they recover it. McDaniels against Anunoby. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. That 3 off the mark. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. The lead is 2. Towns the pass to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Launches it. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game. And New York making a change here. McBride's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 2, Miles McBride.
Edwards finds Randall. Now McDaniels, defended by Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Bridges passes to McBride. Here's Hart. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
And here's Brunson outside. The offensive rebound.
And let's look at the numbers for Anthony Edwards. Coming off a terrific season, 12th in scoring, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
Oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Towns drops them both.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Brunson against DiVincenzo.
You know, at just about 85% from the line tonight, which is really excellent. They've looked more and more comfortable as this game has gone on.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New York.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Towns, a screen on DiVincenzo. Now Brunson. He's got 22. On the wing, Bridges. Over Ingles. New York, no good that time either. Timberwolves trail by 5. Alexander Walker passes to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, Randall. Knocks down the three ball. Randall's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Minnesota. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So for the Knicks, Achua, he's checked in for Hart, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Ingles against Bridges. New York moving it around. Shot on the way, and he drops that one in. McBride's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Timberwolves trail by 4. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Alexander Walker with the ball. He's got 9. Randall with the bucket. And that's 21 points for Julius Randle.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
There's a screen by Achua. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks leading by 4. To the wing right side. Here's McBride. Trains the three-pointer. McBride's got 12 points in the game. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. Drives to the hoop. The layup missed. New York has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Payne with it. Now defended by Randall. And it's Towns missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves making a change here. Einod's checked in.
Timberwolves substitution, number 8, Josh Minot.
1:43 left in the third. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
New York leading by 5. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. The Timberwolves, number 1. Second, the Knicks.
Yeah, if you want to see how hard these two teams play, just take a look at the points allowed a year ago. I mean, that is impressive.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Garza's checked in. Pass to Alexander Walker. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. New York's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Towns is double. Now Payne. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Achua. Puts up a deep 3. Payne can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They get it back. Pass to Reed. Alexander Walker with the ball. Here's Garza. Defended by McBride. Garza no good. The Knicks leading by 5. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Payne. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You know, he doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he does see everything, including that opening.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
That's good from Payne. 19 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Now here's DiVincenzo. Payne covering. And here is DiVincenzo. 3 seconds left. And Reed throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Dillingham. And it's Joe Ingles, and it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by McBride. Alexander Walker passes to DiVincenzo. It's good from long range.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Brunson kicks to Achua. To the left side wing. Pass to Brunson. Clock at 6. There's a screen. Good, nice job down low. Brunson's got 26 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Dillingham. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's McBride, defended by Alexander Walker. Brunson, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. Payne grabs the board.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Payne. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Dillingham. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Hey guys, arguably the most exciting move on draft night was the Wolves trading up to acquire Rob Dillingham with the number 8 pick. Dillingham is known as the top shot creator in this rookie class, but defense has been something to keep an eye on. So where better to go than an elite defensive team that needed just another player to take them over the top offensively? The Wolves look at Rob Dillingham as the potential point guard of the future to replace Mike Conley Jr., guys.
Yes, a big test. Hey, Shams, thank you very much.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one. Here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big, big buckets.
Here's Brunson. The 3. Bridges passes to Brunson. Back to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Sims inside. He's against Reed.
Now Reed. Second personal foul. First team foul. Jericho Sims.
That free throw, no good. Some changes for Minnesota. Miller's checked in for Joe Ingles, and it's Edwards in for Dillingham. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. New York leading by 5. Here's Bridges. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Now here's Edwards, defended by McBride. Down low, Reed, and Reed throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Now here's Brunson. A 3-ball. Miller grabs the miss.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
For New York, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And it's Brunson missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And they're running. Here's a Sims. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. Jericho Sims.
That free throw missing. A different look for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Achua. And Hart subbed in for Miles McBride. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. Daniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
The Knicks leading by 4. Now Brunson. drills the elbow jumper. Brunson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Here's Randall. He gets that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Oh, Brunson got hit and still made it go.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Gobert. Sims with the rebound.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Bridges passes to Brunson. From deep. Drops in the tray. And now a 9-point New York lead.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Randall outside. What a shot by Edwards.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Brunson kicks to Sims. Brunson against Conley. 5 on the clock. Brunson the pass to Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Takes it off the glass.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
New York leading by 8. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Randall's got 25 points in the game.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Towns is doubled. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. It's good. Brunson's got 37.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Outside Conley. Gobert with it. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Edwards. Defended by Bridges. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Edwards.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Bridges finds Brunson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Julius Randle picks one up.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
The free throw drops for Towns. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Conley against Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Towns. Brunson sets a screen for Towns. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up. He drops the first one, and that turns the lead to 6.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE. Wow, coming through for his team at the line and cutting this down to a very tight game.
Pass to Anunoby. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Towns a screen on McDaniel. Anunoby passes to Towns. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Edwards looking it over. And the 3 off target. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. Ooh, the quick Jalen Brunson.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
New York's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Gobert kicks to McDaniel. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Coming up big in the clutch. McDaniels with the highlight reel hoop.
And he commits the intentional foul.
14 foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brunson draws the double. Towns kicks to Hart. There's the triple. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot. And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Very important free throws there.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by New York. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Randall outside, takes the 3. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. That's off as well, so he misses both. And here's Randall. So it's New York picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.